Carlos Sainz set the track on fire at Monza this past weekend. He went from beating Verstappen to pole position on Saturday to securing the final podium spot on Sunday after an intense head-to-head battle with teammate Charles Leclerc. It was pretty impressive for a driver who's always considered second best to his team by the Maranello-based team. Sainz managed to race hard against three amazing drivers, Verstappen, Perez, and then his own teammate Leclerc. Sainz, who had started from pole position, displayed his resilience right from the race's outset. He bravely defended his position against the charging Max Verstappen in the early stages. Verstappen managed to overtake him on lap 15 of the 51-lap race, ultimately cruising to his historic 10th consecutive victory. Meanwhile, Sergio Perez in the second Red Bull also managed to pass both Ferraris after an intense late-race battle. Perez managed to pass Sainz on lap 46. The final laps of the race were pure adrenaline as Leclerc launched an all-out assault to wrestle P3 away from his teammate. Despite having worn out tyres, he fended off a determined Leclerc for the final podium spot. The thrilling showdown reached its peak on lap 47 when the two Ferrari drivers raced side by side. Leclerc briefly overtook Sainz heading into turn 1 but braked too late, allowing Sainz to regain his position right away. Sainz even asked the Ferrari pit crew to tell Leclerc to ease off, but Leclerc continued to press until the last lap. In the end, Carlos Sainz held his ground, defended brilliantly and secured third place, claiming the coveted final spot on the podium in front of the passionate tifosi. Even though he didn't win, his performance was so good that he was voted the best driver of the day. Despite the high-stakes action on the track, both Leclerc and Sainz seemed to relish the challenge. Sainz, speaking to the media after the race, summed it up saying, "It was tough, hard racing. It's always been a pleasure to race Charles whenever we've had the chance. A great racer, same as Max and Checo. We had fun out there today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it." Leclerc shared similar sentiments when asked about his feelings after the intense battle, saying, "To be honest, I feel good. Okay, I missed the podium, but Carlos is on it anyway, so a Ferrari is on there. I would have been disappointed if it was a boring race, and we just finished 4th like we did now, but in the end, it was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm sure many people did not enjoy that fight. The guys on the pit wall perhaps had one heart attack or two, the tifosi probably also, but for me, this is Formula 1. This is what it should be all the time. But it's not as simple as it seems. Let's dive into the complex situation between the two teammates at Ferrari. In 2021, Sainz was in a constant battle with his teammate Charles Leclerc while racing for Ferrari. They were fighting for positions in the midfield, but in 2022, things changed. Ferrari briefly looked like they might be championship contenders, and Leclerc started to pull ahead of Sainz. Despite grabbing his first win, Sainz actually ended the season worse off than the previous season. But hey, Sainz has faced tougher situations in his career. Now, he's in a prime position to improve his standing in Formula 1. So how did he get there? Well, let's rewind a bit. Sainz started in lower-level car series with Red Bull backing, and in 2014 he won the Formula Renault 3.5 series. This earned him a call-up to F1 with Toro Rosso in 2015, but it became clear that Red Bull wasn't keen on promoting him to their main team, so he knew he had to make a move to advance his career. That led him to Renault in 2018, and then to McLaren in 2019, where he outperformed his then teammate Lando Norris. Eventually, Ferrari came calling in 2021, and he replaced Sebastian Vettel. But in 2022, things shifted. Ferrari had a speedy car at the start of the season, but tactical errors during races cost them. Leclerc became the clear favourite at Ferrari, holding second place in the championship with a significant lead over Sainz. The two drivers have been battling it out on the track, but it seems like Leclerc has been the one getting the better of the deal. Let's look at the stats in their head-to-head in 2023. Leclerc has finished ahead of Carlos 7 times in the 2023 season, although he had 2 DNFs. Carlos has now finished in front of Charles 6 times with just 1 DNF. In the drivers' standings, Carlos is leading with 102 points, followed by Leclerc with 99 points. Each driver's fans have sounded off on why they think their driver should be the team's number one. Some are firmly in Carlos Sainz's corner, arguing that he's been treated unfairly and has the potential to do well with the car. On the other side, Leclerc's supporters highlight his performances and podium appearances. One fan commented in support of Carlos Sainz, saying, "Ferrari should invest in Carlos, he's more consistent and doesn't crash like crazy." So from getting pole position to battling it out with the Red Bulls and securing a podium at Monza, Sainz has proven that he can be just as fast as Charles Leclerc and that Ferrari need to treat him as an equal. If you want to see more F1 videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe to The Grid Report, where we bring you the latest racing updates.